Hey guys, what's up? It's Darkmech here and welcome back to another series of 2-minute tank guides that do not go for 2 minutes. Today we are in Antorus the Burning Throne, and these are going to be my guides for normal and heroic to help give you the confidence in a really short amount of time to get in and have a go at tanking these bosses. So starting off today, the first boss, the Garothi Worldbreaker, it is a 2-tank fight. One tank will be actively tanking the boss and they'll get a debuff called Fell Bombardment. This will serve as your taunt swap mechanic for the entirety of the fight. So when the active tank gets Fell Bombardment, the other tank is going to taunt, and the debuff tank is going to run to the side of the raid, well out of reach of people. When the debuff drops, they're going to start being bombarded, and you need to avoid being hit by these bombards. I think there's 4 or 5 in a sequence. The best way I found to do this was just to run up in a straight line, turn around and run back slightly, not in the same pathway. I'm sure there's other ways to do this, but at the moment I just found it was easier to run up, do a U-bolt and run back. At 60% and 20% on normal, Fel Reaver will cast Apocalypse Drive, and on heroic it's 65% and 35%. Or Worldbreaker, sorry, not Fel Reaver, but it is a Fel Reaver. All this means is you're going to hit the weapon that you're told to. Generally it's the left weapon facing him first, and then the right weapon on the next series. After Apocalypse Drive is cast, he will cast a thing called Eradication, which is like Ruptured Realities on Avatar. Everyone's going to run away to avoid damage, but there needs to be one tank that stays in range. Now on normal and heroic, it does next to no damage. You can use some active mitigation, but that's really about it. You do not need to waste a big cooldown to survive this. The damage is not that severe, so make sure you have one tank stay in for Eradication, and there should always be a tank within melee range of him, obviously. The other last thing to be aware of is there is big green beams that shoot out, and you need to make sure you're not standing in them. You may need to also help soak green small circles, not the green big circles, but big small green circles if you are in range of them and don't have Fell Bombardment. But that is pretty much it, guys. Pretty simple boss to start off with. Any questions, do hit me up. Like, comment, subscribe, and go get him.